Hi, I'm Frank Radice, the expert in residence here at Definition 6 in Atlanta, Georgia. And welcome to the Def 6 Coffee Break. Grab a cup, because today we're talking to Jeff Katz, the Chief Operating Officer of Definition 6. The other thing that everyone's talking about, it's on the tip of everybody's tongue, is second screen. Everyone's talking about the second screen. I have my opinions about the second screen, but I'm curious as to what your opinion is of the idea of creating content for the second screen.
I was hoping that was a buzzword that went away a long time ago. There's content everywhere, there's screens everywhere. I believe that if you're focused on screens, which you should be, and devices and everything like that, take companies like Samsung, look at their product line, everything from a tiny screen on your watch to a 70+ inch screen at wherever, and start understanding where your customers are going to be, the context and the content that you want to put on those screens. And there are tons of screens everywhere, and it's all about where the content is.
So one final thing, I want to talk to you a little bit about mobile. Clearly, it's not just a buzzword. It's not just a second screen or a third screen. It is a way of life. Take a look at the way it's used in Asia, for example. We are not even close to the way they utilize mobile devices in Asia. Tell me a little bit about our mobile strategy and the importance of mobile as an advertising tool.
It's pretty simple, our strategy. People are mobile, people are consumers, people work in these companies, and people have mobile devices that they take with them everywhere. So to me, anything that you do is you're thinking about the mobile experience. And so it is a consideration. You must have constantly a plan. There's not one size fits all mobile strategy. Once again, you have to understand where you want to engage your clients, the type of content, the context, and many times it's going to be mobile.
Seems to me that at almost any time in history, there is a period where the people who are utilizing the technology and the people who really understand and utilize the technology, and then there's the group of people who have the technology thrust upon them but don't really understand how to use it. That we are at a crossroads like that right now because the technology is going in all sorts of different directions. The whole idea of wearables is becoming a reality, whether it's a watch or something that you wear on your wrist for a fitness thing. There's all of this new technology. There's a breakdown in the demographic that actually almost polarizes the use of that technology. How do you go into that, look at that, figure out how to make that work?
People love good experiences, and so if you can bridge that gap with a good experience, then you're going to win. I just gave my mom the latest phone for her birthday, and you could say she would be one of those people behind that curve. But if that phone provides her a good experience, it's going to expand that reach of people. On the other side of it is that as these strategies, and when you talk about big data, I like when you talk about voice enabled, when you look at those, as those things become more and more part of our life, I think that demographic that's growing up with it today, that's born into it, it's just part of their life. And so there is, I think that's the one that I'm not sure if your demographic is the 18 to 40-year-old, let's say. I'm not sure voice-enabled applications that have multiple things talking to you at once, I think that's going to be a big challenge for the people that are outside that exact demographic. And that'll just focus. If your demographic is an older demographic than that, I wouldn't recommend those types of strategies. So, we map the type of, that is a place where there's good research. We map the type of engagements that happen with each demographic, and you build your solution around those that are comfortable and that people are using.
Sounds to me like where we net out here is content, context, conversation, and user experience.
This has been another edition of the Def 6 Coffee Break. See you next time.